and welcome back. Today I have a build that I did on my own. It's not a requested build. I wanted to build a house for a family of 7, a 5-bedroom home. I haven't built a nice sized family home in a little while, so I wanted to do it on a small lot because I do get a lot of suggestions about that because, of course, a lot of people have small lots that they want to build a larger home on, and that's not always such an easy task. But as you can see, I did create even a little pool and patio space out here for the family, and I fenced it in and put some pretty landscaping along the corner of the pool there. It's small, but it's very cute. I did use the brick, which I haven't also used in quite a while, and the bluish gray roof as well. So that's what the outside looks like. I really like the entryway. It comes right through the middle here, and just a sidewalk there with some pretty landscaping out front. So when you come in, you just come into this little entryway. I tried to keep this looking like a real family home where real people would actually live. I put some really old items and some really new items in it. So you see the grandfather clock, we have a coat rack, an old-fashioned looking rug, and plenty of doorways and doors around that entryway. One of them leads in here to the living room. This is nice and bright. I've used yellow walls with the navy blue, it's supposed to be black, but I think it's navy blue couches. One's an L-shaped and one is just a regular couch. We have the new TV here, and I even put a little toy shelf over there for the toddler who lives here. There are lots of kids who live here of different ages. So in here is the family kitchen. There is a separate dining room, but I also wanted to include an eat-in area in the kitchen. I've used those older urban navy and white cabinets and countertops with white appliances, including the older gas oven and stove. And then I took these bar stools because they have almost the same color as what's on the countertops on the legs of them with a white table. And in here is a laundry room where I've also included one of those new little shelves where the family safe would be and some extra hangers and the vacuum. And then over here is the half bath for anyone who's using the downstairs. So that's what that end of the house looks like. Let's go back through the entryway, straight through from the front door, and you come into just the regular dining area where I've also included a high chair because there's actually twins who live here. I just couldn't fit an extra high chair on the other side. You wouldn't be able to get around the table. But we'll take another good look here at that barbecue area because there is an exit out to that from the dining room. So coming back through the entryway, we come through another door here into the first floor master. So the master's on the first floor. The kids' bedrooms are all upstairs. It is a 5-bedroom home. I've done some blues here. I used the villa dresser. Then we have a reclining chair, some bookshelves, and I brought the blue out with that TV. And then we have the blue lamps from the farmhouse update as well. And there is an ensuite master bath here. So there is one full bath downstairs and one half. I used the blue colored toilet and shower. Then we have the farmhouse vanity, which is still one of my absolute favorites. I just think it's so pretty. I wish they would come out with different finishes even. Like a dark wood would be really pretty with that, but that's still one of my favorites. You just have to really use it with the right colors. And then here's the walk-in master closet right there. So that's the first floor. Everything did fit on this small lot, but it's still a large-sized house for a big family. So coming into the living room, you're going to see a doorway here that leads you to the staircase. So you're just going to pop right up this little narrow staircase, and immediately you are going to go through a doorway into a much wider hallway, or at least it looks much wider than the staircase. I've just decorated it with some lights and some pictures. And this is the teenage girls' room. This is one of my favorite rooms of the house. I love that we have the black wallpaper now, just the plain black. I think it's so pretty. And I used one of the newer beds. This time I used the really dark colored one. And like I said in my last video, I really wish they could sleep in them, but that's okay. She has a TV across from it. I used the chalet black dresser, and then she has a black bookshelf over there and a plant on that and a black and white piece of art, a black mirror, the black and white lamps. I just think this all goes together so well. I just love her little room. And then she has double closets right here toward the middle of the house. So coming across the hall, we come into the toddler's room. I've done this in the pirate theme with the reds, and we have the blues and oranges. Pretty much all the colors are in this room, and I thought that red wall color would really complement that. So then coming over this way, we come to a little room, which is actually a passway through to another bedroom, but I wanted to utilize the space, so I made a little room for the family to have a stereo and their family computer here and a phone. Because if this is going to be a keeper house for me, at least for a while, I want to be able to complete quests in it. And then right here we have a preteen girls room. So we've already seen a teen girl, now a preteen girl, we've seen a toddler's room. So you can move any type of kids into any of these bedrooms that you want to do. Just decorate it your own way. But I love how the spa shelves, see how we have the older spa shelves there, go with the new finish on the shelf computer, I guess you would call it, and the light woods and dark woods on the bed. I'm really loving mixing these older and newer items together. So at the end of the hallway, we have yet another bedroom where we have the twins. So I've done this in the teal and gold. I love these colors. You all have been with me for a while know how much I love these colors together. So they had a pretty big room, and I wanted to use it for the twins. And we have the changing table over there, the chair, the matching rug, and they each have their own little closet there as well. So that is the twins' room, and the last room upstairs is at the end of the hallway. You go through the double door into the family hall bathroom, where I've done blues and yellows. So I took the older silver and white tub and mixed it with the new vanity, and it goes very, very well. They have a clothes hamper over there and some towels hanging right there. And you come in this little room, and there's a private room for the toilet and shower. I always like to have a bathtub whenever, especially whenever there are toddlers or babies involved, because of course they can't take a shower. So it's always nice to have room for a bathtub. So we're going to go to the grid, and you're going to see the measurements pop up on the screen. This is another one of those builds that is very, very easy. The rooms are very easy to make. Depending on what you have in your inventory, it's a very economical build. You can do a lot with the layout. It is pretty basic, actually. I mean, it has every kind of room really that a sim would want, maybe with the exception of an entertainment room, like with a pool table area or something like that, which really you could put that in a basement if you wanted to include that. But as a basic family home, this is really all they need. And look at how many kids this actually houses. So really, if you didn't have this many kids in your Sims family, there's a lot you could do with the upstairs. You could add an extra TV room, like a den, especially where the twins are. So again, very versatile, very, very easy to make, as you can see from the grid. But we'll go to the furniture next so you can see kind of how I've placed everything. There's the living room there. See how basic this is? And you could do any colors that you wanted to. I love the contrast in the kitchen, the navies and the whites. And then, of course, back here's the laundry and the half bath. Yes, the dining room is small, but I chose to do that so I would still have room to put the little pool out there and the barbecue area and sitting area for the family. And then we have that master and the master suite. So if you wanted a bigger dining room or even a bigger living room, you could actually put the master upstairs and just use those rooms downstairs to make a bigger living area. See, there's just so many things you can do with this type of a layout. So we're just looking at the kids' bedrooms here. I love that bedroom in the black and gray. That's so pretty. Then we have the toddler's room there. And the bedrooms are really not small, especially to be on a small lot and to have 5 bedrooms in a house. And even that extra little office room there, the family computer room. Really, the space was utilized well. I was kind of surprised at it. It was a room-by-room build, so sometimes it just comes out as a surprise, and I happen to really like it and want to show it to you. And this was one of those builds I thought you guys might get a good layout out of. So also I wanted to show you with the exterior for a house like this. I chose the brick, but I wanted to show you how nice this type of house looks with different exteriors, because there's a really wide range of cost really for exteriors. Some of them are downright, like this one, that's ridiculous for an exterior. But I wanted to show you that you can pick a lot of, see how pretty that looks? Which that's still 320 LP, but as you go, back through and look at some of the exteriors, you'll realize that a house of this type really can look good. That might actually look good with a green roof. Not so much with the roof that's on it, but depending on what kind of style you're going for, especially some of these stucco looking, see that looks pretty. And then we have this, see that's only 4,800 simoleons, much less than some of the other exteriors. That one doesn't look very good because it's blue on blue, but see there's 12,000, and then we have 13, still much less than some of them. So I just wanted to kind of give you, see there's 15.2, and then there's 16.8. That actually looks really pretty. So you could make this house however you wanted to make it and still make it affordable if you're on a budget. Then we'll maybe try the other brick. That's the older brick there. And let's see what the stone, see the stone is more expensive but still much less than some of the other ones. So just giving you ideas of what you could do with the outside. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like this tour, please hit that like button. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Take care, and I will see you next time.